Hey guys, if you like bruschetta and you like chicken, then you are simply going to love this bruschetta chicken. It's so easy to make, incredibly delicious, so without further ado, let's get started. So the first thing you want to do is grab up about 3 boneless, skinless chicken breasts. Now you can use skin on and bone in breast, but I just find boneless, skinless so much easier and a little more healthier. Then pour a couple of tablespoons of olive oil over the top, followed by a tablespoon of balsamic vinegar. Now I suggest you get a really good balsamic vinegar. It makes all the difference in the world. A teaspoon or 2 of Italian seasoning. Now I use this stuff on just about everything. It is so good. About a teaspoon of minced garlic. And did you know that minced garlic has a lot of health benefits along with keeping people and vampires away? Of course, some salt, about half a teaspoon or a teaspoon. And a teaspoon of the world's most traded spice, ground black pepper. Then grab up those handy dandy tongs and sloosh and slosh that chicken around until it is completely coated. And something I haven't done for a long time is throw in a joke. What do chickens like to study? Ergonomics. I know, a corny dad's joke, but mildly distracting and entertaining. Now we are just going to let this chicken sit and marinate for about 25 or 30 minutes. You can also cover it and leave it in overnight. You really don't have to do this, but I'm going to, so, you can go read a book or something. After the chicken is marinated, we are going to slip this into a 400-degree preheated oven for about 30 to 40 minutes. So now let's make up our homemade bruschetta. Starting with 1.5 cups of cherry tomatoes that I've sliced in half, and if you can get these fresh in the summertime, they're all the better. Followed by half a small chopped onion. I wanted to use Spanish, but I could not find any. Mother Hubbard's cupboard was bare. Half a cup of freshly chopped basil. Now you can use dried, but fresh is so much better and it's not that much more expensive. Another teaspoon of balsamic vinegar. I know I have a thing for balsamic vinegar. Another teaspoon of olive oil. 3 more cloves of minced garlic. I was actually voted Garlic Man of the Year, and it was a shame I didn't have an audience there. A wee little bit of salt to bring out those flavors. Then we shall grab up a couple of spoons and toss all of this wonderfulness together. After about 35 minutes or so, this chicken is baked up, and man, oh man, it looks pretty good on its own. So what we're going to do now is get some of that ooey gooey grated mozzarella and spread it over the top, and I suppose, half a cup will do ya. It really depends how much you're in the mood for mozzarella. And I just had to get a shot of this, guys. Doesn't it even look good with that mozzarella over it? And yes, you guessed it, grab up some of that fresh bruschetta we just made and lay it over top of the mozzarella and chicken. And this is looking incredibly gorgeous. And some of you might say gorgeous is a wimpy word. Well, there's no other word for it. Now this is going back into that same oven for about 10 or 15 minutes until that cheese is melted and that bruschetta becomes part of everything. After about 10 or 15 minutes, just look at this, guys. This is our bruschetta chicken in all its glory. Oh my goodness, wow. And as I've said in some of my other videos, it is time for admiration and just admire our dish. Can you just imagine when you take this out and put it on the table, what your dinner guests are going to say, the expression on their face? It will be a Kodak moment. And when you cut this up and bite into it, guys, it is just incredible. The tanginess of the balsamic, the power of the basil, the acidity of the tomatoes, the cheese, the onion, and garlic. Oh my goodness, it is so good. It is just a must make. So if you do decide to make this, my friends, let me know. Drop a comment below in the comment section and drop us a like if you're so inclined. As I always say, hungry for more? Subscribe.